Hi everyone, welcome back. I hope you're all keeping well. So back at the plot today. I've actually been in Wales for the last week, so I haven't been at the plot in quite a while now, nearly probably about 2 weeks actually. So it's really nice to be back here today. I'm in Wales for the rest of the month, but I've just had to pop back this weekend just to do a couple of things I already had planned before I booked Wales up. But it's been so lovely, it's been so nice and quiet, but I have very much missed the plot a lot, just being here kind of thing. So yeah, it is nice to be back. I did, while I was away, my friend very kindly took in my RV Rogers delivery. So I picked up 2 new roses. I picked up the Admiral Rodney, which was inspired by Philip's Rose Garden. Well, I say Rose Garden, I would like to say it's Rose Garden because there are so many on there. It looks so lovely, I call it a garden. But he's basically got like a plot like mine, like my size, and it's just all roses, gorgeous. So I picked up that, and then my friend actually works at a garden, and they've got roses called Southampton, which is really funny. So which is where I went to university, so I thought I'll pick one of those up. They're meant to smell like, have like a really good fragrance to them, so I thought that'd be really nice. So I want to get them in today. I was going to put them in pots, but I think I might just put them straight in the ground because I don't know when I'm going to get next back here before December. Well, I won't be back here before December, and then when in December I'm not sure when I'm going to be back here. So I thought it might be best just to put them straight in the ground, because then if I can't get back until mid-December, they've just got like a really good like root system, really nice sturdiness. I don't have to worry about nutrients from the pot and things like that. So I'm going to get them into the rose bed, and hopefully they'll be good to go. I'll show you kind of how it's doing. So when I last saw Philip, this had all the buds on it. So he told me to cut them all off, which I've done. And then all of the, what's it called? All of the energy goes back into building like nice sturdy stems and kind of back into making sure that the rose is strong enough as it possibly can be. So I've got obviously room here as well. I'm going to put one in here and one in here. If worse comes to worse, I can just take them back out the ground. It's not a problem, and move them. Obviously, ideally would not like to be doing that. However, I'm a little bit concerned with, well, not concerned, it's always a good thing, about how big these are getting. And maybe they need to go in a different location. I'm not quite sure yet. Hopefully you can hear me with the planes, but yeah, I'm thinking one in here, and then while I'm in Wales, I'm having a really good think about kind of how I want the rest of the plot to look, and like planned out for next year. Obviously still don't know what my plans are for next year, so it's a little bit tricky, but I feel like we can still do something and it should be okay. But plan today is cut all the grass down, just so I know it's probably not ideal to cut grass when it's wet because it just goes a bit choppy, but needs must. I'm not going to get rid of the grass, I refuse to do so. And then I've got a little bit of compost left, and I have got some cardboard, so I might just try and cover one of these up at least. And if I can get some more cardboard, I'm going to come back and just cover all of this up. I think I'm just going to leave this bed for now because there's a lot of, I think it's chamomile, this stuff here. Oh, I think it's chamomile, so I might just leave that, let it do its thing, because there's some more nettles and things coming up as well, which I kind of want to keep as much of like those bits as I can, and hopefully next year we can do something with them. But yeah, I'm not too bothered about this bed, but the others, if I can't get any more compost or anything like that, what I will do is just get a cover sheet to go all over them, because this one especially as well, just over winter, it's not ideal obviously, but I think it's just going to be the best option, and most cost effective, rather than buying loads more compost. I was hoping to get manure, but I just don't think I'm going to get enough, and I don't want to put it on too late in the season next year, and then the ground is it's like too, I think it's like too acidic if you leave it on there, I think, if that makes sense. Something I do need to do a little bit of research on and things, just prior to next year. But yeah, it's all looking okay. It's just looking a little bit weedy, kind of like a little bit messy, as I do at the moment. But yeah, I'm really, really, really happy to be back. Okay, I know it is very, very patchy, but it's better than it was anyway, so can't be too annoyed by it. But now I'm just going to get on and get these in, because this is priority. If I can, I do want to do a little bit of the tidy of the shed, because I just want to organise a few bits. But I'm going to put them in here, and I'm also going to use, if I can reach it from here, where is it? Is some of this. So I think you can put it in when, yes, you can put it in when you actually like put the roses in. So I'll use some of this. It's done really well on the other ones, actually. I do feel like it made quite a difference to this one mainly. That seems to be the one that it's helped it a lot. I'm really surprised that these are still blooming. I don't know whether to cut these off now and kind of just let them do what they need to do for winter. But we'll see. This one seems to be doing okay. It hasn't grown much, but maybe it is just one of the mini varieties, like the tea variety, I think they're called. I need to check my book. But yeah, so I'll put some of that in with them as well, and hopefully that will help it over winter. So this is what they've come like. This is the Admiral Rodney and this is the Southampton. I got them both on an A grade just because I thought it would be best. They are on an R Laxa, which I believe means that they are better suited for a domestic garden, I think, rather than exhibition style. However, hopefully next year, once I have a bit more of like a stable kind of place, apologies about the sound, as when I can get a bit more of a stable, then I'll pick up the more exhibition like grade ones. So yeah, I must stop touching them. So yeah, I'm gonna get them in the ground now. We are in, so I don't know if you can just see it, the Southampton and then the Admiral Rodney. So yeah, I'm pleased with that. I've just put like a little bit of that in. I popped them in. The ground, like the soil, was actually really fine, so I didn't really need too much of the normal compost. And Philip said that it's really good to use clay soil, which this kind of is. So I've kind of just gone with what he said, because I feel like he is the master of roses. So I've gone with that. So yeah, really, really pleased that they're in. Just want to do a little bit of a tidy up, and then I should have enough time just to give the shed a bit of a tidy over. Excuse the craziness, I don't know what's going on with my hair. There's a lot of moisture in the air, shall we say. So I'm actually going to quickly pop to B&Q and grab some weed cover, because I feel like that is more priority than the shed. I don't really need to get into anything at the moment, to be perfectly honest with you. So I think let me go and get some weed cover, some weed control fabric. I think I'm going to get the same one that I've got on the fruit cage, because it should let the moisture in then. But we'll see what they've got. They've got loads of options there anyway. So yeah, we'll see. But I just feel like it's priority. So yeah, let's go and get some weed control, and I will be back with you shortly. Okay, we are back. I've picked up the fabric ones. I've picked up the 2 of these, the 1 metre by 10 metre, which is what I used on the fruit cage floor, and it's held up pretty well. I've grabbed 2 of them because I put the other one over here to go on that bed, but there should be enough for 1 packet to go on both beds, but I didn't want to risk it. I kind of want to get it all done today, really, and then I just know it's in a better position then for when I come back. I don't want to come back and think there is so much to do, and I don't want the overwhelming feeling. So if I can get these down now, I think it will just put me in such a better position, in like a mindset position as well, for when I come back. I also picked up these pegs as well, just because they work the best, I find, rather than like the plastic ones. I feel like the plastic ones put too much of a hole in them, and also I just don't really like using that much, like so much plastic for gardening stuff. I'm just wondering whether there's like a website that only deals with like plastic free gardening stuff. There is a plastic free website called Plastic Freedom, which is where I get a load of like my home stuff from, but I'm wondering if there's like a gardening section. Bed 1 down, we're all good. I'd like to stick more pegs in it, really. However, I'm running out, so I may take 1 out of them, spread them out a little bit more. It's fine. But yeah, I just feel like it's the better option than trying to find cardboard, buy all the compost. So yeah, just for this year, I just want to be practical and sensible about my whereabouts in relation to be able to get the work done. So yeah, I'm very happy. So for this bed, I've still got beetroot in here. However, I'm probably going to take them to Wales with me. Actually, I might just take them all out now, I think. And I can get them in a fridge tonight. Should be okay. Probably some of them aren't even edible, so I'll just take them all out now, I think, and then I can get this one covered over as well. Okay, so it's not as tight as I'd like it to be, but I ran out of pegs, so I've had to use some of the massive nails for the middle bit, but do you know what, it's going to be better than nothing at all on here. So I've done that one and that one. What I have got like a little bit left of one of the rolls, so what I'm thinking about doing is just doing this little bit over here, where the rhubarb is, and just cutting a hole for the rhubarb, and that might keep just this bit clear for when I need to split the rhubarb, so that'll be fine. And I'm also thinking about just doing this area here as well, and hopefully that'll keep it pretty clear. I do have this bit as well here, so we'll see how we go. But yeah, just a quick update as well on the Brussels. Are actually doing okay. We may get a few Brussels this year at least, and we may get 2, maybe 3 parsnips. Not ideal, but the chard is looking absolutely beautiful. If I can come back tomorrow before I leave, I will take some of this chard with me to back to Wales, but I'm wondering about whether just like leaving it to kind of do its thing, and then like the animals can have it if they eat chard. I don't know. So I've just quickly taken off the cover that was on like the celery, the leeks. I'm going to take these out here And then I'm going to lift these paving slabs up, put down one of the weed control, like, things on it, layers. Why can't I think? And then I can put the paving slabs back down and just pin this side. And I think the more beds I can do, the better. I'm also going to do along here as well, as best I possibly can. And then that will make for a nice, better, oh my goodness, what's wrong with me, border for next year if I decide to put more trees in there. I'm not quite sure yet, but yeah, I'm going to take these up. I'm going to put my gloves on for this because I don't want to rip my hands apart with the paving slab. So yeah, let's get on with that. I've just finished this one. I've left this little bit at the end because there's a salvia in here. It's obviously not ideally secured down, but I think it is better than if I was just to leave it all together. So I've got that. I had that last little bit remaining of the first roll, so I've just popped that down there, let that do its thing. I've popped this down and I've got this one in here as well. So it's all looking okay-ish. I feel like it's going to be in a better position when I come back. I'm going to take this down now and just let that kind of do whatever it's going to do. If they die off, they die off. Never mind. If they are still okay when I come back in December, perfect. I can take them out and I can take them to eat. That's fine. I'm not too concerned about it. I do need to have a little think about this bed, whether to take the structure down for winter or not, or just leave it as it is. We will see. If I don't, I will definitely at least cover that bit on that side. So just to try and keep the rhubarb as clear as I possibly can. That was a bit of a nightmare this year with taking them out because it was surrounded by so much stuff. But I did also take these beetroot out and they're better than what I thought they were going to be. So yeah, happy with those. The little ones I can just put into like little salads and things, and the big ones I will chop up and see what we can do with those. So yeah, I might even do a little test run with some of the little ones, get a piece of linen, and just do a test run of some dyes, because next year I really want to work on having a little bed that I grow stuff for, just dyeing fabrics. I think will be really, really fun. So yeah, I might do some test runs with those. But overall, it's kind of coming together. But yeah, I'm going to take this down, put that away, and then have a nice little tidy up before I head out. But my battery is about to go, so before it does and before I start tidying, I will say goodbye now. So thank you so much for watching. Let me know what you're doing over winter as well. It'll be really interesting to see if you're growing anything or whether you are just putting the beds to sleep and letting them do their thing. So yeah, let me know down in the comments. But thank you so much for watching, and I will see you probably in December. Take care, guys. Bye.